What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode 10 of my 10 season challenge in Football Manager 2017. So this episode, we've just passed the January transfer window and we have made some moves. And if you're new to the series as well, I did recently join Southampton when they were in the relegation zone in last position. So been able to work out of that, but still hasn't been the form I would like, despite getting out of that bad position. Maybe we aren't out 100%, so I've been making some transfers in January, which I will show you first. We'll go to transfers and then the transfer history. So you'll see some big moves and really the players going out. There's not massive money, I suppose, but you can see Jason McCarthy just loaned out. But Federico, he went to Middlesbrough as well, just under 7 million got for him. Shane Long also 5 million. So we were able to manage the budget pretty well with some fees, like over 48 months. And everything like that, future fees. For Chris Smalling, you can't really see the specific details like him, as you can see for Sane, as there was like some goal bonuses in there and everything like that. I'll go to, I can show you for now. So we can see all the players. There's plenty, so you might want to see different ones. But anyway, you can see Chris Smalling, Manchester United owed 208k per month for the next 47 months. Am I going to be at the club for that long? Not sure, just going to find out. Leroy Sane, he's got 4 clauses, so yeah, a lot happening with him. 50% of profit made on his next transfer. I'm pretty sure I won't be here by the time. I wouldn't want to sell him anyway. It's a great signing, I think. 19 million to Manchester City. If I had more money, I would have done it all up front. But yeah, pretty much couldn't do that. Couldn't afford that. And he was transfer listed, so I had to pay some money for him. I mean, like when I saw him transfer listed and that he was a realistic target, he would want to join Southampton. He was transfer listed by request as well. He wanted to leave. So yeah, big money, and that's caused us to be in the red quite massively in the wage budget, 60k. But I see it like this. We've got him in the team now, so obviously when next season rolls around, we'll have maybe a smaller budget, but yeah, I'm pretty happy we've got our man pretty much, and I'll deal with that by next season. But yeah, just knowing we have that kind of player in the squad is really important, and I'm happy that is the case. Obviously, yeah, the money doesn't look good, like being in the red, everything like that, for the loss for the season, in the wage budget as well, but that will kind of refresh in the next season. Even though our budget may be smaller, yeah, we have got a good player now, and Smalling, don't forget as well. So 2 players from Manchester clubs who are transfer listed, and for both of them, when I said that message about being like a big fish or something like that in a small pond, like basically 2 players coming from a bigger club, coming into Southampton. So yeah, that should be good for us. And guys, don't forget with Virgil van Dijk, he is still transfer listed by request. Manchester City were interested, Real Madrid and Chelsea were, all at different times as well. There was only one at a time for a major interest. But yeah, they all rotated through the January transfer window, but no one made any offers, which I don't mind. I think he's a fantastic player, physically amazing, and he's still been performing for us. He's scoring some goals here and there. So I think we should go through some of the results. We're going to play 2 games in this episode as well, Tottenham and Arsenal, and then the next episode I think we'll do all 3. Might as well, because I wanted to do both of Bilbao, but then FA Cup, we've got Southend, even though it should be an easy win, just so you can see how I would manage my team during that at least. So yeah, we'll go through recent fixtures. I remember we played Manchester United in the previous episode, so from there, yeah, Everton, we lost against them unfortunately, but we weren't the worst team, I'd say. We had 56% possession, we had 21 shots, 13 on target. I felt we were the dominant team there. Was a bit disappointing. We were losing 2-0 actually, and I couldn't believe it at half-time. Really, we had 7 clear-cut chances, and to only have 1 goal from that, yeah, I found that as pretty disappointing. And then obviously, to back that up, like a tough game, just 3 days later against Chelsea away from home, I think we did our best away from home 2-1. But then we continued playing well, and that showed in the games that we're expected to win. So Watford in the FA Cup 1-0, Burnley 1-0. I suppose we're not scoring so many goals. Maybe that is a concern. But yeah, what can you say? I think we are playing good football. We just need to finish more chances because we are creating a lot of chances. But last game we played Newcastle, again advancing in the FA Cup, which is good. It's funny, like the FA Cup games have gotten easier, if anything. Like we went from Watford to Newcastle, who's probably a similar level though, but next, Southend. But guys, now we are going to get into the first game of this episode. This is going to be against Tottenham. This is going to be 2 tough games. Got Tottenham and Arsenal. At least there's about a week break. That's going to help us. And then leading into the next games, Bilbao is going to be really important. Europa League. Let me know in the comments, do you think we should advance against Bilbao, or would they be too good for us, or a good matchup? Obviously, yeah, poorly in the league this season, and again, like I mentioned, I joined halfway through the season, I guess you can say, almost, but yeah, trying to improve. But in terms of the quality in the team, especially now, I think I've made some improvements. We were just going to the team selection now. I think we could keep up with them, especially, yeah, I'm really happy with signing Smalling and Sane. Again, I wouldn't say made easier by them being transfer listed, because I couldn't get them cheaper. Like, they're generally transfer listed players you can get cheaper, but when they're requested to be transfer listed and they're a good first team player, when the team doesn't actually want to sell them, yeah, they don't want to let them go on the cheap. But take a look at this defense now. Obviously, I was playing Bertrand before, he didn't have any problems, but Van Dijk, he's still transfer listed. You know his situation, but still playing amazingly. Smalling's into there. Cedric is back from his injury. Forster's back from his injury. So that back four, and then the keeper, that looks pretty solid. And then in attack, we brought in Leroy Sané now. Exactly what we want. He's a quality player and can still improve, only 22, and he's natural on both wings. Love that, because I was deliberating for about 10 minutes. I had money. Who am I going to spend it on? What position do we need? And it's very helpful when a player is natural in multiple positions. So, yeah, the only player we have injured now is Charlie Austin. So he's going to be missing for about a week or two until he's back full fitness. So Buffal is going to be the one who misses out. He hasn't been so amazing. Hasn't scored a goal this season. So, this is the team we're heading in with. We're playing Ozhan. He's a very confusing name, because generally you'd call the player by his last name, like Özikup, but then it shows his first name there, so it makes it very confusing, especially when he has a name you have to think about for a second before saying it to make sure you get it right. But anyway, yeah, we need to play him a bit more, because he's requested more first team game time, pretty much. Generally, in the best team, I'd play James Ward-Prowse, so yeah, you got to get that balance to keep the team happy. The challenge of being a football manager. So Leroy Sané, preferred number is a 10. So that is going to be a bit troubling, because that number is not available. That is given to Sandro. It would be ideal if they could swap. Give him number 9. Maybe we could. I'll do that for now and change it around for the following season. What do you think about that? We can just switch it up. Let me know, so we can just switch their numbers next season to remind me. Even though number 9 you generally would give to a striker. Lamela. Ooh, Ramu. He's been good in that defensive midfield position. But let's see if any of our new signings are going to step up in this game. But Insigne, what can he do? Obviously, oh my god. I didn't believe there'll be... It's very, very rare that that first highlight is a goal, but... Well, what do you know? And you've seen that in other games. Like when we played against Manchester United, when we were playing against these better teams, they... Wow, pretty happy. He was like putting his hand up there. I don't know, maybe that's just the graphics not as good, but it looked like he was putting his hand up. Obviously, yeah, he headed it in, but yeah, I don't know. Might go in with a bit of a team talk. They seem motivated. There's a couple of players looking nervous, frustrated as well. I'm just going to say, try and concentrate a bit. Definitely don't concede. This is supposed to be at home as well. Huh. Damn. I thought... If we didn't concede that early goal, I think, again, like for the rest of the half, we didn't concede anything. So, pretty disappointing though, because we have been, we've struggled against the better teams, but again, against other mid-table teams, lower teams, we've been able to perform, control matches, but yeah, show me something else. Özil, let's just say there's a lot more to come from you. He's losing confidence. See, that's the tough thing about playing players that may not be the happiest, and there may be a better option to select, not by much, but yeah, against good teams, you want to be playing your best team, but at the same time, you don't want someone to get more unhappy. But we do get that goal back, and that's someone who has been dominant, and I'm glad. Oh, look at him getting pumped up. Look at his arms go there. But, see, Ozan and Højbjerg, he's been very good. He plays those amazing balls through. Sandro, another easy finish. Loris, he got his hand to it actually, but not enough. And that's exactly what we wanted. Coming in from halftime, we get an early goal back. And then also the thing with Sane, he hasn't had an amazing game, but we've got to figure out what's his best role. He's natural, both wings, and then, what do we use him as? On the left side, right side, then on the winger or inside forward. Those different things you have to kind of think about. But I don't want to substitute him here because his debut, obviously, he's going to be a bit nervous. It's a big game as well against Spurs. I'm thinking a central midfield change will be the best. We'll bring on Ward-Prowse and we'll just take up Özil. And he would be advanced playmaker as well. He's better advanced playmaker than Højbjerg. So, when we make that change, that is the one we go with. And considering our season, I think, like, at home, you always want to try and win. But against Tottenham, I'd settle for a draw. I wouldn't say that's a disappointing result. Harry Kane's coming off there as well. Last 10 minutes, there may be a chance. It may be for them or it may be for us. Oh, yes. Sandro. See, when he gets the ball, he just runs. That's what I like about him. Sandro. Whew, that goal could have been Messi-like. Obviously, coming from Barcelona. Look very dangerous. Okay, maybe last final minutes, we'll take off Sane and we'll just bring on Tadic. See, he's a very interesting player. I don't like playing wingers as advanced playmakers. I'd like to play a winger as the duty is a winger, pretty much, or inside forward if they're better at that. But advanced playmaker, I see more centre mid, or like Ward-Prowse or centre attacking mid. To me, that makes more sense. So, we're just going to make that substitution, Tadic, and especially he's a good crosser of the ball, Tadic. So that makes sense as well. But if we can hold on here for the points, and I think we had a chance there for Sandro. I don't think, I could say either way. I think we were even here today. I don't think I could say Tottenham were the better team, and I don't think we could say we were the better team. We were equals, show by possession as well, pretty even. So that says a lot as well if we can compete where it's a pretty even game, where there's a team that's in 5th position. It shows you we're similar to that. So they did pretty well, coming from behind as well, because you think maybe they could be down in confidence after that. And Tottenham push up into 4th. So a team in Champions League place, essentially, were able to perform at the same level, similar level at least, and we move up as well. So the board did expect me to get mid-table. Well, that's what I said when I applied for the job, to be honest. So I still got to strive for that. Still got to get some consecutive wins. So we've got to see how we go. And well, there you go. Leroy Sané has picked up an injury. It's just a small one, stub toe. So just a training injury. You get them. Hopefully he'll be alright, though. You can see it's not a long-term one. See, even with... I should have just left him out. He's still unhappy. Oh, he wanted me to play him extra games. I shouldn't even have started him. I thought at least I could have played him in that game. Look, isn't that first team enough? And he's complaining that wasn't first team. Are you serious? Not given first team football. Can you see the form here? Are you blind? Are you blind? Come on, man. Like, you can't say that is not giving him first team football. Sure, it's not starting every single game. But you got to realise, like, it's Premier League. You need a good squad. You need rotations. If he's going to complain, I don't know. So we might as well. We have to speak to him. So let's see. We spoke about my lack of first team football a while ago. You promised to give me some game. See, it says some game time. He doesn't say you promised to play me every single game for 90 minutes. That has... would you say what I showed you in the form is some? I would say that is some game time. And I did. So, man, like that should be balanced better. I don't want to get too mad about it and blame, obviously, the creators of the game, but I did give him game time, and that should have been enough. That hasn't happened, though, and I think I'm going to have to leave to get the football I need. Honestly, if he wants to leave, that's okay with me. I won't have to get confused with his name anymore. To be honest, you obviously haven't got what it takes to be a club if you're looking more away instead of work. Ooh, that could either go bad or good. Let's see. That's totally out of order, is it? I'm more than good enough to play for this club. The fact that you can't recognise that is the main reason I want to leave. Yeah, and I guess the best option here is I can tell you're beyond reasoning with at this point. Nothing I say is going to keep you here, so I have to let you go. Good. I can't wait to leave the club and your dreadful managing skills. Man, what's his problem? Is it like the wrong time of the month? Because he's like overreacting. Ovary, like O-V-A-R-Y. Overreacting? Fuck, man. Oh my god. I didn't realize it was contagious. I didn't realize it was a contagious thing. But anyway, at least there's okay. There's only 2 unhappy players, yeah? It's Charlie Austin and Boufal. And supportive of you, Stephen Davis, Højbjerg, Ward-Prowse. Okay, all players are really, but that's interesting. They're all pretty much players in the same position, so I'm not sure if that's just how it worked out with the players' certain personalities, or they're supportive of me because yeah, that's one player less in their position. I don't know, or if it's just coincidence. So we'll see. It's only 2 players, so yeah, that's interesting. I'm just gonna say assertively, I've been made aware of the fact that some of you aren't happy about the way I dealt with. See, I have to think in my head how to say his name. I don't like that. That doesn't just come naturally. I have to think. Anyway, can one of you step up and explain your concerns? There we go. We think that Ozan deserves more regular football, and the way you dismiss his concerns. Sure. But I've been playing him more. That's why I don't understand, man. It's not like I just dismissed it completely. I was playing him in an important game as well, you know. But I think I'll go with the first option. It says the thing is, if I had agreed to play him, it would have meant dropping. But that's what I did. I dropped who more deserving. Like last game, I probably would have played James Ward-Prowse. So I'll say that at least, because that's the reason if I wasn't going to play him at all. So yeah, that was very productive. Their still morale is crap, but what can you do? Oh, another injury that's going to be tough for us here, Bertrand. So that means he'll miss the next game. Or who's our other left back? McQueen. So that's probably what or you could Hinteregger if we'll go more defensive actually, and play him defensive fullback. That might work because yeah, away from home against Arsenal, they're going to be pretty attacking. And now, guys, away from home against Arsenal after all that action as well. So it's a tough period because we've got tough games here. Hopefully, after all this, there is some, I suppose, there's a run of easier games. Like you got Watford, Crystal Palace, West Brom, but then it gets hard again, Liverpool, Manchester City. But end to the season, Premier League-wise, seems all right, especially last 3 games. West Ham, away from home, they haven't done too bad this season, but last 2 games, like it's home against Reading and Bournemouth. So definitely enough to stay up, but to get my expectations of mid-table, whew, it's going to be tough. So want to do well in Europa League at the same time, which could equally make it hard because, yeah, more games to be played. But anyway, we had to rotate the team a little bit. Sane, we're going to leave out completely for this one. He's 77%. Don't want to get... He obviously had that injury, that little knock. So, yeah, we won't risk him to re-injure. And then Charlie Austin, pull on the bench. Need a striker on the bench. So he wants to play more. That's what, at this time in the season, this happens. Like, if you have a good squad, which means, like, a big squad, which you need for the Premier League, you're going to get players, first-team players, getting disappointed. So you just got to balance that, yeah, as well as you can pretty much. So, yeah, Hinteregger come in, play him defensive fullback. So one of fullbacks defensive. And hopefully, this team, today, we can get a result with against Arsenal. Again, a draw would be ideal. Like, it's going to be hard to expect a win, but let's see how it goes. There's their starting 11. Let's see any different signings. Or they got Shaqiri, anyone else of note. They got Johnny. But yeah, apart from that, it doesn't actually look like a really, really strong team. Obviously, yeah, Jack Wilshere's in there. He actually looks really good. He's always been a good player in Football Manager, but especially when he was younger. And yeah, always would develop into a great player. So that's interesting. But anyway, yeah, still got Czech. But yeah, it's a decent team. We'll just go to team talk now. Ooh, wonder what we're going to say. Let's say assertively, because it is important game. Again, we owe Arsenal. Like, always, that's going to get, like, motivating reactions. But I'm not sure, like, I guess when you win, it sounds like good team talk. But, yeah, just because you're saying that, it doesn't mean you're going to beat a better team. Okay, we've actually got a free kick here. Ward-Prowse! Ward-Prowse, after that deflection, had no idea where that was going. I guess you can say the same for Czech, but wow. So, in a way, it's a bit lucky, but it still had to be a good, powerful free kick. Accurate enough. He didn't move. He's frozen. It hit him in the head, and he just stood there. But yes, Ward-Prowse, he's definitely accurate with the free kicks. He put a decent one in there, but, oh no, on the counter. No way. Oh no. Lucky there, Chamberlain, he just didn't really do much with that, honestly. Okay. Oh, it's a corner for them. I was hoping it was for us. You're always hoping. Oh, because you don't know who it's going to go to. But we're defending it. Uh-oh. For only so long. Forster made a good save. That's a bit tough. I think Forster did the best he could there. He made a very good save, but kept going back to them, I think. Yeah, goal was coming for them there. But, yeah, Tag, that's a great save, man. It's unfortunate. Unfortunate that it couldn't fall to one of our players. Just, yeah, unlucky. Okay, could we score before halftime? Sandro. I say he does waste him, Gabbiadini, but he also does some very nice things. Ward-Prowse gets it through to Tadic. Wastes again. So, that's not ideal. Like, you know, these are the games where we're not going to have so many chances. Like, in other games, you have more chances, but we don't take so many. I'm going to say keep going out there and you can still win today. I don't think we've been terrible. We'll just say that. And maybe passionately weren't that bad. Yeah. So we'll just put them in that happy mood. And that will be alright. Yeah, look at that. That's good. So yeah, again, if we can manage to avoid defeat, we did against Spurs and then here against Arsenal, I take that. Not losing one of those games. Though in my head, I thought like, if I lost one, maybe I'll try and win another. So, yeah. Interesting! Gabbiadini! Oh, winning one of them and drawing one might not be too bad. 4 points out of the 2, but I can't get too ahead of myself because there's still plenty time remaining. But see, Gabbiadini, a very good player. He can take those chances. He does get a lot of shots on. Some, yeah, he will blaze them away and miss, not even get on target. And yeah, he can score some goals too. He's a good player. Ooh, was about to make a change. But maybe it was good that we didn't. We could make it 3-1. Højbjerg. I didn't think he would score because that was a really quick highlight. It was almost, yeah, too quick for him to score that early for a goal. But anyway, we may look for a change now. I'm just analysing a bit. Sandro, I think we're going to bring on Charlie Austin because then he plays a different role, advanced forward opposed to complete forward. Just, yeah, freshen up the legs up top. Maybe could help us score. But midfield has been pretty good, honestly. Cedric has been a good player. I was wondering maybe Lamine Kone, he could play another defensive fullback because he's more centre-back as well. So that single change for now, though, we are fairly competing with Arsenal because we're playing that controlling style. And obviously, you know, Arsenal plays that way. So we're almost cancelling each other out with both teams trying to keep possession. So not one team has dominated possession, but we're both trying to control a bit. But yeah, our defense has been all right. If we're able to play this out, though, this is going to be excellent. Let's just say tighten up. Like, I'm not sure. Let me know what you do as well in this situation. I either do concentrate or tighten up when you don't want to concede a goal. But concentrate can be for other things as well. That's why it could be good. Could still help you to like score a goal. But tighten up is more, yeah, focused on defense. So it's an interesting one. We'll see how it goes, though. Good header. Oh, it's Ramsey. I feel a goal coming. Oh, good tackle, though, but it keeps going back to them. That's going to be another goal like that, and that's going to make me mad. Oh, my God. See you like that. I hate that. I hate that, man. That's what I used to get mad about. I feel like I haven't got mad about that for a while. Like, getting mad about conceding certain goals in Football Manager. Maybe because I'm just used to it. But, oh, man, that's so annoying. Just grab it or clear it. Why does it have to keep going back to them, man? Ugh. Hinteregger. Let's see what he can do. Gets it to Ward-Prowse. Cedric, just don't stuff it up. Don't lose possession. Because that's when they can have a chance. Keep possession, be safe, and then create a good finishing chance. And it looks like it'll pan out that way. No, it's not. Why did I say that? Now they're going to score a goal. That's why I said keep possession, because if we lose it, they're going to counter. And score, you dickhead. You, man. Virgil. Maybe I should have sold you in January. Giving away a penalty. And gets the yellow cards. That is annoying. Again, goals we could have prevented, to be honest. All goals. Well, they haven't scored yet, but I expect them to from a penalty. It's, yeah, Santi Cazorla stepping up. Keeper guessed the right way as well, but I don't know, just went through him, I guess. But see, yeah, look at the replay here. It was, the keeper guessed the right way, he just couldn't save it. Come on. It's a bit disappointing. That's what makes me a bit disappointed as well. I wouldn't say mad, just a bit disappointed. When you play against a good team and you don't expect to beat them and you end up losing, but you feel like, yeah, if certain things went the other way, you could have potentially won the game, really. But yeah, I feel we competed with Arsenal really well. We were just unlucky 100%, especially, yeah, even more than the last game. I feel hard done by, even though Arsenal, they did have more chances. Obviously, maybe they were slightly better as well. But in those situations where you feel, yeah, maybe you could have prevented those goals. But again, at the end of the day, we're just going to take it on the chin and move on. But it's going to be very hard, man, to push up the table. But yeah, guys, we're just going to leave it here. Obviously, big episode here, going through the transfers that we did make, which I'm pretty happy. And yeah, it was always going to be hard when you have big games within the space of a week. Like, yeah, two big games. Tottenham and Arsenal. I was happy to draw against Tottenham. Yeah, 1 point out of those two is not... It's better than losing both, I guess. But I was disappointed. Arsenal, I thought if we played well, which I think we did, maybe we could have got a draw, but was not to be. Again, in the heat of the moment, was a bit frustrating. But again, we'll learn from that result. And hopefully, heading into the games, as I said, the games that we should win is what we've had. We have done that this season, since I've joined, at least, for the most part. So, like the Watfords at home, Crystal Palace, those type of games, we should be able to win. Who knows how far we'll go in the FA Cup as well, and Europa League. But yeah, we're going to do those games in next episode. So we'll go more live games coming in the next episode. So I'm not going to play any off camera. Like Bilbao, obviously that's very, very important game. We're still in Europa League, so who knows how we're going to go. So the thing is, if we get to a stage we'll play teams like Tottenham and Arsenal, not going to be easy. But anyway, if you are enjoying this series, please leave a thumbs up on this video. Really would appreciate that. If you're enjoying it and want to see it more uploads, yeah, please leave a thumbs up. Very easy and really, really helps my videos out. I'll see you guys next time.